This is Ken Lake with MAC's technical market update for Wednesday, January 18th. I'm only going to concentrate on old crop soybeans tonight. That's where all the action is. South American weather is starting to heat up for us. Now, we've known down there for several weeks there's been some dry areas that just hasn't been traded yet. So those areas are starting to be traded now. If you've listened to our information over the last few weeks, we've been pretty adamant sellers of soybeans based on this North American crop size. And if the South American crop size becomes in question, then it becomes a very different situation, and we could continue to see this rally happen. We would think that the spring seasonal is completed by February 15th, so we have about 4 weeks of the possibility of this thing playing out. Notice, of course, that the old contract high of 11.22 would come into play here with a market very, very overbought, due for a correction. Now, this overbought condition can remain for days, if not weeks, if we want to really get into some supply-sided weather problems in South America. The other interesting thing that we'll look at here is switching to a weekly view. It gives us a little different idea of where some additional resistance points could come into play if this thing is going to continue to go higher. And all I did here was switch to a weekly view, and you notice that we're at this 1076 mark, which is a 65% retracement of last summer's high. This is about the June high to the low that we set in 2016. I'm sorry, the 2016 harvest low, and then the last summer's high, of course. So what happens then? You know, we've already retraced this to this move of 1076. I mean, it really looks like the move is nearly complete. We've got a trend line that comes in here at about $11. I'm not a big proponent of using trend lines for trading, but it does coincide with a 200-week moving average, which I do think is a tradable sort of values at 11.25. So there's certainly no reason why we couldn't be 50 to $1 higher on continued weather issues. But again, that's the key. We have to keep close look at what South American weather is doing and be very, very careful not to get too bullish in here as we try to trade weather. Weather markets are very, very difficult to trade.